All right, Jeremy here at PAX West 2025. I am at the Never's End booth. Who am I joined by today?
I'm Ryan Juckett, the game director on the game.
Awesome, very cool. So tell us a little bit about Never's End. What's this game about, and what kind of gamers should be really excited about it?
Yeah, so Never's End is a turn-based tactical RPG. It's sort of reminiscent of some, a classic game like Final Fantasy Tactics, but it's way more simulation-driven. So in Never's End, for example, we're showcasing heat magic here, and every little spot you can be, every coordinate on the board has its own temperature and humidity levels, and we don't give you like 10 fire spells in this game you have to learn. There's one spell to just like adjust the properties of this nature simulation. So you can move heat from A to B, and that can cause wind. It might create rain or snow based on the humidity. It'll set things on fire. Fire will feed back into the heat simulation. And so with small little tools, there's all this player expressivity and creative solutions to the tactical problems.
Excellent. What was the inspiration for using all of these like fire elements, humidity, all these kind of like nuanced elements in this game?
Yeah, we wanted magic to feel a bit more magical to use, so it's not, you learn magic and just, I can just now cast fireball, I can now do this. It's more about like, it has rules to it, it has consequence. If you don't use it right, you might create wind that knocks yourself off a cliff accidentally, and then you're knocked over and fall down. With the water simulation where you're creating like currents that flow through the map, that could send you into something you really don't want to, into like a spike wall or whatever.
Yeah.
And so you got to use it properly, and when you do, you are this powerful mage. But if not, you can cause a disaster.
You're
for
kind of
yourself.
just bumbling, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. So how long has this game been in development?
I think it's over 6 years at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
We're first showing it this year.
Yeah, first showing it. So what were some unique challenges, I guess, as you were developing this game? Did it come with some of those nuanced elements of the magic that you were talking about, or were there other things that maybe were challenging during the development cycle?
I mean, one of the things is, so the game's fully 3D but looks like a 2D sprite game. So you can spin the camera around, and we wanted to elevate what could be done with 3D pixel art and make it like rock solid. You look at this thing and you're like, oh wow, that is a cool pixel art game, and then like, oh my god, the camera spins, and like, that's wild.
Yes, yeah. So having that aesthetic, it requires a bit more time and commitment to get that all right.
Yeah, and all sorts of technical R&D about just like how to do it at this level. No one's quite done it before.
That's amazing. What's the timeline for this game in terms of, it seems like you're showing it off here. Is there a demo available, early release, all that good stuff?
So you can wishlist it now on Steam or PS5. There's no demo yet, but we hope by the end of the year to announce when we'll launch. But yeah, we're getting, it's coming together. It's getting near the end.
Yeah, absolutely. Just going back to the gameplay loop a little bit. So you were mentioning like you're a mage, you're learning all these different skills. What's the game time? What would you expect, or how much time would you expect somebody to be able to spend in this game once the full game is complete?
Yeah, so right now a playthrough is probably about 30 to 40 hours.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it's a large procedurally generated world, so me and you have a different world to explore, different stories to tell, and the overarching narrative, it's sort of about like the human cost necessary for this greater good, because what you are is this magical being that's entered this world. You're the only one that can venture out into the never, which is this darkness. And in order to give other people the ability to come with you, you have to possess them and take their bodies. And so you're almost using bodies as a resource to try and save the rest of the people. And there are some moral dilemmas that come with that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome. It's a very unique, and you had already mentioned it earlier, but that's a really interesting take on the kind of the cost of magic. I'm a big fan of Doctor Strange.
Okay, cool, yeah.
And so a lot of the ongoing narratives are like, yes, you have all this fantastical magic power, but at what cost?
Yeah.
Right? And so it sounds like this game really kind of tackles that.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for taking some time to talk about Never's End, and I hope you have a great PAX.
Yeah, thank you. You too.